Hey there. I'm going to take a look at the Pepsi Clear equivalent in the beer world. This is New Holland Brewing Company's Dragon's Milk White. And so this is a bourbon barrel aged white stout. If you remember Pepsi Crystal, or whatever that is, Crystal Pepsi, whatever, right, from the 90s. It was weird. It tastes exactly like Pepsi, but your brain was like, this is weird, you shouldn't be drinking this, isn't really Pepsi, just based on the color. And so I've had a couple of white stouts, and I've thought the same thing when I drank them. I was like, yeah, this tastes just like a stout. It's fine. But your brain is telling you one thing. So I poured this poorly. So I'm going to let this go for just a second while I talk about this beer. 6% alcohol by volume. And I poured it rough because I was thinking that it was a stout. No, gosh, you guys, I'm so tired. I was thinking it was a nitro beer, and so I tried to pour it aggressively, and now it's just heady. Okay, so I've had a couple of white stouts, and I don't remember who has made them all at this point. And I went to like a beer place specifically to try it because I was like, this is weird, I gotta try it. And it tasted very stouty. So my first thoughts of this one when I smell it is that it smells a lot. Sorry about the lights because computers get so confused about natural lighting. Anyway, this smells like a lager. And I'm not super excited about that. I'm not a big fan of lagers, but here we are. We're going to take a look. As you can see, it's kind of hazy, like a nice amber color, and a little bit hazy, definitely heady. Like I said, I poured it aggressively. And maybe smells a little bit like it has been barrel aged, but it mostly makes me think of lager. Okay, cheers. Let's have a drink. What was this again? 6%? 6%. It's good when you drink it. Okay, so this does not necessarily taste like a stout to me. Also, I just totally ate Reese's peanut butter cups. And so now this is like I'm having a pairing video instead of tasting this beer. But nonetheless, here we are. Ones I've had in the past very decidedly tasted like a stout, where it was kind of burnt and acrid with darkly roasted malts. But this is like a very different approach. And mostly I'm getting the barrel aging out of it, which is really interesting because it's nice and woody. Like maybe a little hint of bourbon in there right at the beginning. But then it just kind of resolves out into this nice, smooth, kind of creamy beer, which it says on the side of the can is its description: smooth and creamy and legendary. Legendary. Whatevs. So for my birthday party, I had all dark beer. It was all stouts, porters, brown ales, Scotch ales. I don't remember what else. I think I bought one other type of thing, and then I was like, okay, I'll get a light beer, but it's going to be a white stout just to fuck with people. And so that's where this came from. And I feel like if you pick this up expecting a stout, you're probably going to be disappointed. If you pick this up expecting a good craft beer, I think you will enjoy it. It has a really great flavor profile to it. And I really love how clear the barrel comes through. Sometimes I feel like the stouts are really a very strong flavor, and the barrel is a really strong flavor, and sometimes they fight each other. And in this scenario, you're really getting the merits of the barrel out of this. So, yeah, the smell has changed a little bit. Yeah. Really nice, light, if it can be described as that way, barrel flavor here. And it's definitely tasty. So, like I said, if you're looking for a stout, this is probably going to be disappointing, but if you're looking for a good craft beer, then you will enjoy it. Have you had a white stout before? What were your thoughts on it? Did it taste like a stout to you? If you were to judge it without your eyes. Like I said, I've had a couple and I felt like, oh, this is definitely a stout. Like it smells and tastes like a really deeply malty, roasty, malty beer. You know, my eyes deceived me. But this one I think was not as stouty. So share with me your thoughts on white stouts if you've had them. I would love to hear what you think. If you've ever brewed a white stout, I would love to hear about what you thought about that process, and how darkly malted the grains were, or what you used as an alternative. So tell me down below in the comments. Okay, so that is New Holland Brewing Company's Dragon's Milk White bourbon barrel aged white stout, coming in at 6% alcohol by volume. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.